Betfred, celebrating 40 years of history at the Crucible.
Well, here's the main man, world #1, defending world champion, Mark Selby. Mark, you know what it's like to come here as a defending champion, and this year you want to make sure you go 2 in a row.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It's going to be tough this year. I think there's a lot of players playing really well, but I don't feel as though I'm under as much pressure this year as what I did having come here, winning it the first time, because you had the Crucible curse, a lot of expectations. Am I going to be the first one to do it? As it turned out, I wasn't. But playing well this year, leading into the World Championship, so looking forward to it.
And how much of a boost was it winning in China? I mean, I know it was a tough match against Mark Williams, and some people say, oh, if you win in China, you'll never win the World Championship. But you can look at that another way and say, well, you know, you're coming in pin sharp and you know you're in shape to win a ranking event.
Yeah, that's right, and that's why I've looked at it. I mean, as you say, whoever's won the China Open has never gone on to win the World Championships, but I had a good season up till about the Masters, and then I sort of went a little bit quiet from January leading into the China Open. So if I hadn't done well there, coming into the World Championships, even though I'd have won 3 ranking tournaments, because it had been a while before I'd got to the later stages, you probably wouldn't have come here as confident. But having won that, coming off the back of that, obviously it's a different matter. I come here confident and looking forward to it.
And also, if you turn your mind back to last year, by your own high standards, you would say you didn't play flawless snooker to win that. You had some sessions there where it was your determination rather than great break building that dug you out in a couple of those rounds. So you know that you can also get through matches here even if you're not playing your A game.
Yeah, and I think that's the whole point of like winning this tournament. I think you very rarely, for 2 weeks, like you can't play fantastic snooker every single session for 2 weeks. I think it's physically impossible. You're going to have sessions where you don't play well, you go behind. Sometimes you have to dig in. And I've done that in a lot of the matches last year. As you say, I didn't play that many great sessions. I think I played a good session at the end against Marco to get over the line. Started off well against Ding and probably played my best match in the final when I needed to. So, yeah, I mean, that's just the beauty of the Crucible, you know. Obviously, it's a long tournament over 2 weeks, and it gives you time to sort of progress into the tournament. Even if you're not playing well, you can play your best game at the end.
Now, have you got your trainers, your running shoes ready? Because you've got fearless 5-ton Fergal, who, as we know, survived that 2-hour, 3-minute world record frame against poor old Dave Gilbert late on Wednesday night. You ready for the long haul here? Got your plasters ready for the blisters?
Yeah, I mean, I watched it from about the last red because I thought, oh, it's nearly finished now, it'll be over. And then, needless to say, an hour and a half later, I'm still watching it. But I mean, Fergal's done great. I mean, he's won 3 tough matches. It's so difficult to get through that qualifying in Ponds Forge, so he's done brilliant to get through. And I seen him earlier on in the practice room, and I said to him, hey, I'll see you tomorrow. I said, I don't want none of them 2-hour frames. So hopefully, it'll be a good game and we both play well and give the crowd something to cheer.
Good luck.
Cheers, mate.